Hi, I'm Felicia.
And I'm Michaela. And we're reviewing Love Letter.
Love Letter.
This is really cute.
It's very Shakespearean.
It is. It's in a little red satin pouch.
Yep. And a little chick.
Yeah, there's like a lady in waiting on the back.
Milady.
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 I'm...
In the heart of the princess.
That's me.
That's Michaela. And the evil layer would be me.
The evil layer?
No.
She's the evil layer.
The evil layer. In Love Letters, players are trying to court the princess by getting 4 love letters to her before the others do. In the game, you'll find a deck of cards with 8 different characters. Each character has a special ability. Some characters have multiple copies in the deck, and it's all summarized on a list for each player. You'll also get the rulebook with a cool little story and some red cubes to represent the love letters. The goal of the game is to collect 4 red cubes before the other players do. To get a red cube, you must eliminate all other players in a round, or be the player with the highest card in your hand when the deck runs out.
Here's how to set up for a 3 or 4 player game. Shuffle the deck and remove the top card face down. Deal each player 1 card. You're now ready to play. On your turn, you simply draw 1 card from the deck and play 1 card from your hand. The card played will be placed in front of you. Do the ability on the card played and your turn is over. Here's what the characters do when you play them. Princess Annette. If you discard the princess, no matter how or why, she has tossed your letter into the fire. You are knocked out of the round. Countess Wilhelmina. Unlike other cards, which take effect when discarded, the text on the Countess applies while she is in your hand. In fact, she has no effect when you discard her. If you ever have the Countess and either the King or Prince in your hand, you must discard the Countess. You do not have to reveal the other card in your hand. Of course, you can also discard the Countess even if you do not have a royal family member in your hand. She likes to play mind games. King Arnaud IV. When you discard King Arnaud IV, trade the card in your hand with the card held by another player of your choice. You cannot trade with a player who is out of the round, nor with someone protected by the handmaid. If all other players still in the round are protected by the handmaid, this card does nothing. Prince Arnaud. When you discard Prince Arnaud, choose 1 player still in the round, including yourself. That player discards his or her hand, do not apply its effect, and draws a new card. If the deck is empty, that player draws the card that was removed at the start of the round. If all other players are protected by the handmaid, you must choose yourself. Handmaid Susanna. When you discard the handmaid, you are immune to the effects of other players' cards until the start of your next turn. If all players other than the players whose turn it is are protected by Susanna, the player must choose himself or herself if possible. Baron Talus. When discarded, choose 1 other player still in the round. You and that player secretly compare your hands. The player with the lower rank is knocked out of the round. Priest Thomas. When you discard the priest, you can look at 1 other player's hand. Do not reveal the hand to all players. Guard Odette. When you discard the guard, choose a player and a name card other than the guard. If that player has that card, that player is knocked out of the round.
So as you're playing cards, you're trying to eliminate other players by figuring out who they are and playing a guard card on them. But be careful, don't forget that 1 card was removed from play at the start of the round. When the deck runs out, the player left with the highest card in their hand takes a cube and a new round begins. The player to get 4 cubes wins. You can also get a cube if you're the last man standing during a round.
It seems simple and quick, and it is, but it's also a whole lot of fun. We were addicted to this game and wanted to play more and more. It's a filler game that can turn into an all-nighter. If you like games where you can bluff, use your wit, and try to figure out who is who, then you need this game. The game should be in everyone's collection. The artwork is nice, the production quality is great, and you get this really nice bag too. It's a whole lot of fun for a small price, and you should get it. We do not recommend playing it 2 players, it's just not as fun. We're giving this game 9 love letters out of 10.